Hey guys, welcome back to the channel where this time we're going to be doing a character review and discussion for Sora Bulq. For those of you who may not be too familiar with Sora Bulq, he was a Jedi Master active during the time of the Clone Wars in the Age of the Republic. Um, and he did appear kind of in the background in the movies. He participated in the Battle of Geonosis, had a few small cameo appearances in the background of the Clone Wars animated series. But the Dark Horse comics really expanded on his character back in the day. I remember reading those, and he was one of my favorite Jedi from that time that really got a storyline and a chance to shine in the comics. Basically, Sora Bulq was a very intelligent, very powerful Jedi general at the time, but ultimately was captured by Dooku and manipulated into falling to the dark side, becoming one of a group of dark Jedi that Count Dooku had started to kind of um, gather this group of dark Jedi ultimately for his plans to lead a Sith army once Palpatine's plan was fully enacted. But we know that that didn't turn out too well. So he just basically was recruiting and manipulating as many people to fall as possible. This turned people against the Jedi, turned the general public, onto the idea that Jedi could be turned and could fall. And Sora Bulq was basically, one of Count Dooku's top lieutenants in this group. And, he was heavily involved in trying to recruit and lure Quinlan Voss to the dark side. So he and Voss kind of had this rivalry or, kind of nemesis type of relationship where, he was constantly trying to turn Voss. Voss was struggling, trying to be a double agent, but at the same time, genuinely being tempted by the dark side. And yeah, so for Sora Bulq, he's by no means a major villain of Star Wars or the Clone Wars or anything like that, but I do think he symbolizes, again, those Jedi that may not fully turn Sith, but are considered dark Jedi because they rebel against the ways of the Jedi and they're kind of disillusioned with everything. And it does show that, even these powerful, very wise Jedi are able to be tempted and corrupted by the dark side. So Sora Bulq definitely plays a part in that. I think he's a great character. I think they, could have utilized him and his storyline in the Clone Wars animated series. They chose not to. I think kind of the arc they did with Pong Krell kind of served the same purpose in a way, but um, like I said, those Dark Horse, Republic comics were, you know, from a golden age where the media tie-in to the prequels was just, really cool and really deep, and I do highly recommend, giving those a read. But yeah, Sora Bulq, Weak Way Jedi Master or Dark Jedi, depending on the time period. And not too much else to say. Like I said, I give those comics a read, kind of learn more. Ultimately, he does fail in his mission to recruit Quinlan Voss, as Quinlan Voss slays him, and he pretty much dies and is kind of becomes a taboo speaking matter amongst the Jedi, um, and the citizens of the Republic as well. Kind of just you know trying to move forward from oh yeah, we had a dark Jedi fall, so don't want to talk about that too much. So all right, gonna give Sora Bulq a 7.4 out of 10. I feel like that's a fair score. He's not super developed, but again, it's always cool to see different Jedi and their perspectives on the order and the state of affairs in the galaxy. And that can sometimes lead them to craving power and falling down a dark path. And Sora Bulq remains a strong example of that. So, yeah, that's going to be it for this video. Appreciate you watching. As always, hit that subscribe button, helps out the channel a lot. And that's going to be it. Let's blow up that like button and go home.